Ladies and gents, hello and welcome. My name, of course, is Little Potato. Welcome back to Factory Town, where the food is very, very good. That's right. In terms of food, we're actually delivering a heck of a lot of happiness. Little increase in the number of eggs that we're outputting would be good. Little increase in the amount of raw chicken that we're providing. A little bit of an increase in the carrots we're providing. But you know, on the whole, I'm not too unhappy with how things are looking. Yeah, it's looking pretty darn good. Let's crank the number of workers in the farm, and we'll see what we can do. Now, we also need to expand. The number of houses that we have. Now, there's a couple of options that we do have here. We could keep supplying to this town center. We could keep building up around this specific town center. I'm not really necessarily sure that I'm not necessarily sure that we want to continue to build up around this town center. We might want to place down an additional town center, which we definitely could do, but we'll worry about that a little bit later on. Right, research-wise, basic medicine, we can get basic medicine, and we probably will get basic medicine. We've pretty much finished all of our nature research points stuff. Apothecary, medicine, a whole bunch of recipes, and a level 2 nature tome, which we still need to experiment with. Also, we need blue coins, which is what we are going to try and do. Now, we have set up the production of clothes, which is quite nice indeed, and something that I'm actually looking forward to getting properly set up. I'm just sort of thinking, is there a good way to do this? There probably is a good way to do this. Right. I think maybe we're gonna transport these clothes via boat. Yeah, okay, let's give this a punt. Is that fish there? Ooh, that is fish. Very, very interesting indeed. Okay. Yoink that in there. Yoink this out here into there. And then let's... Oh, we do want to get silos, but we don't have the ability to get silos yet. That's fine. And up. Up, up, up. And bish, bash, bosh. There we go. Let's get a nice little sort of access route out here. I feel like maybe this could be, in fact, you know what? Maybe instead of building the boat, I was thinking of building a boat connection and then a long belt right into the general store. I'm feeling like maybe this is a great opportunity to use our railway connections and see if we can try and build a train. Does that seem like a great idea? That seems like a great idea to me. I think that's what we're going to try and do. Okay, so wooden rail. We do have wooden rails. We got 100 wooden rails. Let's see if we can try and build them. Do we have the ability to build a station? I think that's what we need, right? In order to make it work. We may not need a station, but we will need a crate. We will need a crate with a loading and unloading, the loading and unloading setup here. Okay. So there we go. Offload, brilliant. And we'll bring this. Where do I want this rail network to go? It's gonna be a little bit of a long one. But you know what? I'm actually okay with that. Let's ditch the boat. Because frankly, we don't need it. This is an odd height issue, to be honest. Yeah, okay. I think something like this is preferable. So we're literally gonna carry all of the resources around the edge of this pond. This can really be flattened out, right? Terrain flattened down. There we go. And we are out of wooden rails, but that's okay. We'll produce a whole bunch more wooden rails very, very shortly indeed. That's wooden conveyor belts. Where are we actually making the wooden rails? Making the wooden rails over here. That's grand. So it's just a matter of time before we are able to increase production to levels that we can be happy with. Let's also upgrade this barn like twice, just to make sure that we're actually able to stockpile more wooden rails in the future. It does kind of seem worth it to me, given that we'll be using this rail network, I hope, quite a lot. I hope we're going to be able to use it quite a lot. In fact, I tell you what, instead of doing this over here, because it is fine. It is fine over here, but what I think we would be better suited doing is actually creating like a little sort of loading and offloading system here. Let's take up all of this road. I'm actually quite content just to leave it as is for now. But let's get some proper height here. There we go. Make sure that it's wide enough. Let's get some proper height, and then we'll have like a little road over the top here. Yeah. Okay, we're going to need to sort of mess with the structure a little bit, but at the end of the day, it's going to be worth it because it's going to be our first sort of real bridge. Oops. Oh. Sure. Gonna need to adjust accordingly. Ditch that. Ditch that. Ditch that. And expand over here. Okay. That should be everything that we need. That should be everything that we need. Now, I should have a few more rails ready to rock and roll. Let's go. Let's get the rails to come over there. So let's take this opportunity to ditch a couple of trees. We don't really need to worry about the trees. I mean, obviously, you know, from an environmental perspective, it's pretty important that we plant trees, etc., etc., etc. I get it. Yoink that in there. And then yoink this around here. So that's going to be the offloading area. Let's expand this out because I suspect that we're going to want to make sure that we've got an adequate amount of space to expand this in the future. And then let's make sure that we have a route back. It's just that simple. That's the sort of situation. Now, do we have trains yet? Do we have trains? Do we have trains? I didn't actually question if we have trains. We don't have trains, but we do have wooden minecarts. Wooden minecarts are, you know, not perfect, but they will absolutely suffice for now. This needs to get upgraded, by the way. We have too many conveyor belts. Didn't really think that would be a problem. We can't sell conveyor belts either. That's a real issue. Okay, we got plenty of carrots now, by the way. That's great. Happy days. Let's moderate the number of carrots a little bit. We should really direct these carrots into a silo so that we're not sort of flooding the market with carrots. Also, I don't like this setup. I don't like the fact that the belts are so slow, and I don't like the fact that we can just sort of backlog 20 carrots and then suddenly there's a huge problem. That to me does seem like a big old issue. Let's empty this. I don't really want to do that, to be honest, though. I don't really want to empty all of my storage. Let's upgrade that again. Maybe if we backlog more cloth conveyors, and tell you what, that's what we're gonna do. If we backlog more cloth conveyors, then that's gonna mean if we backlog more cloth conveyors, then that means that we're going to use more of these wood conveyors, which is exactly what we want to do. So that's great. We are still in a little bit of a dodgy position when it comes to plank output. Surprisingly, we need way more planks. And believe it or not, it looks like it's mostly a wood problem, isn't it? Yeah, I think we're going to need to set up another sort of plank manufacturing area somewhere. Maybe over here. Let's resource flatten down. Page up, page up, page up. Flatten this area right across to here. Yeah, another wood forestry area. This seems like a not terrible idea. Maybe another lumber mill. Making just literally planks. Literally planks, that's all we need. There we go, and then that can supply to the workshop over here. It's a little bit of a trek, I appreciate that. Little bit of a trek. But we can probably manage. Increase that to 5, increase that to something, whatever our population can handle. That's going to allow us to make wooden rails slightly faster as well. Yeah, okay, it's a little messy, but, you know, we like a little mess. We like a little mess around here. It's only natural. Okay, we're getting some natural knowledge tomes. That's great. Do we have many books? I tell you what, we don't have many books. It seems like paper is the real issue here. Well, let's upgrade all of those belts, and let's get more paper continuously coming into the workshop. There should be no real reason why we can't crank up the number of books that we're making. I mean, we've got plenty of cloth. We've got an absolute abundance of cloth coming through here. So that's cool. That is very, very good indeed. I mean, I don't think that we can... Is that gonna work? See, somehow I don't actually think that that's gonna work. Surprisingly, it does tell me that it's gonna work. But I just don't believe it. Now, something that I've not actually tried with these chutes. I don't think that they can actually increase in height. Yeah, we'll give this a little punt. And do that. That should be fine. Yep, and then shoot. Cool. Right. So, does that work? Yeah, didn't think that that would work. To be fair, kind of to be expected. However, it's not the end of the story, is it? 1, 2. This. This is an option. This is very, very much an option. Okay, and then let's just straight up add a second input in there. Yep. Beautiful. Okay, so it's not exactly going to double. In fact, it is exactly going to double our wood input, which is maybe not the perfect situation, but it's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I would like a few more houses here. You know what? We've got some pretty high-level houses, which ain't too bad. Ain't too bad for this early in the game. Let's add 4 additional houses here. I don't really want to mess with this area altogether too much more. So we're gonna call time on expanding this town center. But that's okay. Anyway, have we fixed the wheel situation? We have not fixed the wheel situation. We still need many more planks. We are having a real plank issue. Ditch the planks coming out here. We can fully supply the planks from this forester over here. That's fine. I mean, we should really have a bespoke wood wheel manufacturing area. I mean, this is a very, very unsuitable place for it. Let's select recipe, unselect wood wheel. Yep. You are still transporting wood wheels. I mean, that's fine. I tell you what, though, we could transport wood wheels on this brand new little roller coaster that we're creating. That's quite fun. It's quite a grand idea, actually. Sure. Let's go for that. Wood wheel, brilliant. In fact, we are going to need more wood wheels anyway. We're going to need more wood wheels for these iron wheels, aren't we? Nope, we're just gonna need electric bars. Electric bars? Iron bars. What am I talking about? Electric bars. Right, adding a yellow coin booster here seems like the right thing to do. But it also seems like something which we can quite easily solve by just increasing the number of... There we go. Number of those bits and bobs. Yellow coin booster? No, I don't think that we need another yellow coin booster. I think we need another... We need another one of those. Yep, and let's get wood. Dragon fruit. That's brand new, by the way. So, this might not end up working quite as well as I anticipate, but we'll feed it all into the same chute. And then, oh, that didn't even slightly work, actually. There we go. Okay, feed it all into the same chute. No, excuse me? No. No, 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 no. Okay, we need a logic block for this. Pusher. Right? Does that do what it needs to do? I hope it does. Right, try that. Output as many planks as we can. Right, pick up item, pick up item, pick up item. We should be pushing everything down this way. Okay, there we go. Try that now. There we go. Okay, a little better. Also, I don't think that there is a route. There we go. Try that. That's a little better. That works out. That works out just swell. Okay, so we're outputting wheels to here. That's great. We can be very, very happy with that. Let's get, to be honest, let's just get the terrain modification tools out. Terrain flatten up. Yep. Let's flatten the terrain. Let's flatten the terrain all around here. It's going to cost us a lot of coins. Frankly, that's a worthwhile cost as far as I'm concerned. This in here, loop this around. Sure. Just pummel right through those herbs there. And round here. Okay, that's looking real good. So, there is something that I do want to do here. One is to create a barn, sort of just off to the side, which is going to be temporary. Whenever I say something's going to be temporary, it's never temporary, unfortunately. It's always shockingly permanent. So yeah, we're going to have a barn where we're going to stockpile a whole bunch of wood wheels. Let's upgrade that, upgrade that. I don't care that it's going to store like 1,000 wood wheels before we're, you know, before it's going to be full. We can wait that long. That's fine. Increase the number of workers here. Man, we are yet again out of worker capacity. That's fine. That is fine. We should also maybe stockpile some planks. Stockpile planks, yep. And we can do that over here. Puts our tree foresting operation to good use. Right, have we managed to get any books together? No, we're still short on books. We need more people. Are we ready for you to level up experience-wise? Not quite yet. House level 6, house level 7. Man, we are in a great place. That is wonderful. That is great to see. Okay. Item filter, we need wooden wheels. Item filter, we need shirts. Very nice. And then this has got no filter on, but that's fine. Okay, so the houses have leveled up. We do need to expand. I did say that I wanted to start a brand new town center, didn't I? I feel like it's important to start a brand new town center. Let's purchase this area, start a new town center over here. I feel that it's important to start a new town center for a very, very simple reason. If things get out of control in the main town, let's get all this grass cut, by the way. Things get out of control in the main center. It's really, really important that we sort of have. Really important that we have a brand new town center that we can sort of build around. Besides, that's kind of just like hodgepodged together. This area is going to be designed, you know, bespoke. Let's get, you know, nice 3 wide. Let's actually move that. Okay, we'll get it in blocks. We'll get the houses in blocks of 5. Not enough house capacity. That's fine. That's okay. Let's get a market. Cool. And a general store. Nice. Add to that. This is ready for an upgrade, apparently. Beautiful. House capacity is looking good. Obviously, we need to start bringing in the experience. Let's also grab ourselves a school. Connected to the town center. Let's join this over here. Okay, I don't actually love the connection being right next door, but I do kind of like this as like a blueprint for what we can sort of build on. Yeah, it's kind of nice. Right, these resources are obviously getting moved. Right, 2 wide path, 2 wide path. That's looking okay. So we can get a train set up to come over here if we need to at some point in the future. For now, I'm actually quite content just to let those houses sort of be basic. Yeah, I'm not sure. I might merge the 2 towns together. It's just a bit of a faff to sort of manage the 2 towns at the same time. You know, we'd need to basically duplicate all of our supply routes. Not like it's really a problem, but it kind of is a problem. Kind of is a problem. But then again, this area is very congested. To be honest, I think the answer is going to be moving this setup away from the town if we're gonna merge into a big town. I don't know. We'll deal with that. We'll deal with that a little bit later on. Let's get wheels set up. We have an absolute shortage of red coins at the moment. Cool. Right, let's get the, what is it, tools? No, not tools, logic blocks. What's the train pickup? Rail unloader. Yeah, we need to get a rail unloader, and it needs to be pointing, I think, away from the block. Let that go. Okay. Load. Item filters. I mean, it doesn't need to. Just wooden wheels is fine. Now, I haven't prioritized. This is so slow. It's a little faster. Yeah, turn it around. I kind of didn't envision it going in this direction, but it's fine. Yeah, this is a very, very, very slow. very, very slow train, and probably a real good reason to set up proper metal rail production. Yeah, I'll say. Can we get industry points? How do I get industry points? We need to make them in a lab. Do we have the ability to make them in a lab? We totally do. We need iron. We need more books. How on earth do we not have enough books? Build more books. We've got enough pages, that's for sure. At least we do at the moment. Are we out of trees? Holy heck, we're totally out of trees. Well, that was quick, wasn't it? Yeah, so we're gonna do this. We're gonna do that. That grabber's not attached to anything anymore. Neither is this, of course. There we go. Okay, so that should be fine, and the reason that I've done that, by the way, is because we are going to get a tree planter. Or 2. Or 15,000 over here, and we are going to plant trees. Plant tree, there we go, 50 coins. I can plant normal trees as well. Tree planter is obviously the better way of doing things, but whatever. How long does this take to grow? 2%? We're at 3% on the tree growing. Yeah, so it's going to take a little while for that to get fixed up, but whatever. Okay. That's good. That's good. That's good. It's a step in the right direction. For sure, we can be happy about that. Books, still, we're not getting enough books out of here. Part of the problem is now the pages. Wow, the fun never stops. Anyway, did we load up? Did we load up with the loose bulk? We can only transport loose bulk? Oh my lordy. Okay, so we can't even transport wood wheels. That's okay. That basically makes this entire train totally useless until we get a train set up, which is fine. I mean, you know, we can high quantity of goods over long distances. What do we need? Metal railways? We need metal railways. A boxcar. Heck yeah. Look at that. A tank car. Those are brand new as well. Okay. Forget minecarts. That's fine. We don't need to worry about that nonsense for now anyway. That is totally fine. Okay, we still have plenty of people. That's great. That is great. Can I get a caravan then? Can I get a caravan? What do I need for a caravan? We need reinforced planks. You know what? There's so much stuff that we need to get sorted. We should really just invest properly. Ooh, a trading post. Trade 1 cloth for 6 animal feed. 1 cake for metal conveyors. 1 health potion for axes. Do I care about that? I don't even think I slightly care about that, to be honest. Let's do our classic grass cutting operation whenever we move into an area. Make sure that we've got all of this dealt with, and then let's go about sorting out this situation. So, first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to basically just retract the previous statement that I made about wanting to split up the town. Actually, just going to keep all... Yeah. But no. There we go. Keep the town together. Keep the town together. The town must not be moved. The reason being, you know what, maybe don't stick it that close together, because I need to squeeze something else in here at some point soon. The reason being is that I don't want to deal with multiple supply routes, and so I'm not going to. There we go. Everything's within catchment range. Everything's within catchment range anyway. I mean, it says 36 linked houses. I mean, they're all linked to the town center anyway, so I don't think that it should be too much of a problem. But you never know, it might be. Okay. Right, what was I going to do? Yes, of course. Of course, of course, of course. How could I forget? Iron production. So, I need to do terrain block down. No, not terrain block down. I need to do terrain flatten down, which is going to have exceptionally high cost, and it's going to completely run us out of red coins, which maybe presents a little bit of a problem. Tell you what, to address that issue, short term, let's set up supply routes between here yeah, tell you what, between here, pick up, and drop off there. Yeah, now that is not going to be a very quick route to drive. In fact, it's going to be awful. Awful, 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 awful. But we're going to do it, and the reason that we're going to do it is so that we can hopefully make a few more red coins on the side. Okay, let's get building our iron setup. Now, we don't have a mine yet, as far as I'm aware. We do have a medicine hut. Not related to a mine even slightly, but that's fine. Mine is next, right? Mine is mining tech. Who'd have thunk it? Let's get a forge, because a forge is imperative. Right, iron plate and nails. Very, very simple setup. Let's get a lot of forges. Let's not even worry about nails at this point, right? Let's just get straight up iron plate production. We need a lot of iron plate production. Let's get one belt that goes like that. I say one belt. What's the front of this? Yeah, it's fine. Cool. And then something that goes like that and that. Yeah, okay. So that's looking pretty darn good. Let's get one worker, two worker, one worker, two worker. Let's go here to here, here to here, here to here, here to here. Excellent. Okay. That's great. Next thing that we need to do, I tell you what, actually, in all seriousness, the fact that this is in an elevated position is quite handy, because we will be able to capitalize on that fact right now with a gravity-fed chute system. Yeah. Pretty much. Okay, I'm gonna try to do it all with one singular belt, but I suspect strongly that we're gonna need to get multiple belts to satisfy the demand of all of these facilities. But we can worry about that a little bit later on. Let's remove the resources here so we can let the trees go. Or let the... what happened here? That's a bit funky. There we go. Okay, you may go. It didn't happen here though, so we were just able to manage. Okay, that's peculiar. Here's the thing. I am splitting. I tell you what. No, the reason is that I haven't. There we go. Done that, done that, done that, and done that. That's perfect. Okay, so now it should split accordingly. We should be able to make iron plates. Let's consolidate into a barn for now. Let's get a cloth conveyor to output all of this. Nice. Okay, so what's clear is that we need more people working on iron extraction here. There we go. Okay. Now, it's only a problem short term until we get the mines. Right. Now, here's the issue. Here's the issue. We need to get... I tell you what, look at that. We've actually fixed the book backlog. Heck yeah, dude. That's great. That's great. We're actually starting to stockpile... We're actually starting to stockpile some books, which is kind of lovely. Let's get industrial tome... Let's get industrial tomes made in the same facility, shall we? Why not, eh? Seems like a good plan to me. Given that we're moving them to the same place... Sure. Seems fine. Right. You know, I have an idea. I have an idea here. Because we could transport via boat. We could transport via boat. However, this is going to be an expensive fix. Because what I'm currently thinking is that if we find a situation... I mean, it's just such a bloomin' long way. Such a bloomin' long way by boat. Are we not better just using caravans? We might just be better using caravans, which we now have, by the way, and we should be using. Ah, we don't have caravans. A workshop. Ah, man, that's so frustrating. We should maybe make some reinforced planks just so that we can actually utilize them. Okay. Well, you know what? Let's go. Okay, that is a awful connection. You hate to see it, but it will work, won't it? It will work. Right. Let's go. So let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Pick up. Drop off. Pick up. Drop off. Pick up. Drop off. Pick up. Drop off. Right. Pathing is a little funky. Yep. No doubt about it. Pathing is oh my lordy, that is very funky. Oh, you're kidding me. That's why we need to dual bridges. Okay, well, they're gonna take the ridiculously long way around the first time, and then hopefully they'll never take the long way around again. Anyway, that's worked out quite nicely. In fact, that's worked out very nicely. Should get us a couple of books. Should get us a couple of books of the exact type that we need. It's the dream anyway. We do need to get some more general research points in here, don't we? Yeah. Because I think we're still going to need them for further research. Well, I guess I can't really tell. Maybe we'll only need more specific stuff, but we definitely do need general for now. Which means that we're going to have to produce books somehow. And just feed them in. Also, we could really do with getting some more trees around here. We can always remove trees. They hardly cost anything. There we go. Grow, 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 grow. Wonderful. Okay, so we are making plenty of planks. We are making plenty planks. We can upgrade barns now. That is noteworthy. We should also deconstruct this. Not the barn. Deconstruct that. Okay, good. Do we have water? Do we have enough water? We don't really have enough water, to be honest. Extra water would be good. Okay, that should help. That should help the paper shortage a little bit. You know what I actually want to do? I actually want to rebuild... I want to rebuild the book manufactory over here. Paper, yep. Just so that we can get books input normally. I think that would be really, really, really beneficial. Okay, take cloth from here, right over there. Cloth from here, right over to there. Maybe a little overkill having two carts doing it at the same time, but probably worth it. Probably just worth it to maintain our supply of general knowledge, to be honest. Right, are we starting to get some industry tokens here? We should be. I do think that this is accessible. Is this our first wagon that's arriving? It's definitely accessible, isn't it? It totally is. Yeah, it totally is. Okay, great. So we got some industry knowledge. No industry knowledge that's filtering through, unfortunately. Right, take industry knowledge over there. Yeah, so one cart taking industry knowledge, one cart taking natural knowledge. That seems good. Let's jewel this. Let's jewel that. Speed up the rate of growth. These people don't really need to do a job anymore. In fact, these resources can pretty much be removed. Yeah. So let's get rid of the natural habitat, and instead, let's make way for a chonkin highway system. And let's also be honest, this can all be upgraded here because we don't actually utilize... We don't utilize this for people, we utilize it for trucks. So that should, theoretically, mean that we're going to get some industry knowledge available. Yeah, now we're talking. Now we're talking. That's great. And the good news also is that we're slowing the rate of production, which means that we're going to use less books, which makes me kind of happy. I'll get that barn upgraded just so that we prevent any future catastrophes. And now let's actually, hopefully, see if we can try and get... some advanced stuff. I'm looking for some advanced stuff here. That's what I'm excited about. Okay. Let's get that upgraded. There's no reason why that can't be upgraded. Also, why are my brick production doesn't seem to be going altogether too spectacularly? I suspect that's because we're pretty much out of rock. I don't think that I can plant down any rocks, can I? Not yet. We're close. Omniplant. Well, I say we're close. We're not close at all. But we can plant down bricks at some point. That's fine. These people have no route to target. You have got no route to target. You have no route to target. You have no route to target either. You also should not really be here. You're still supplying wood to the town center. I think we can maybe say that that's a done dealio. That's not a problem. Save a few bodies. That food mill is going absolutely gangbusters, which is what you love to see. That's great. Let's increase farm production just a little bit, just to get a few more carrots out onto the fields. To be honest, we could really do with these belts all being faster. I actually hate delivering directly with belts to the food market. It just doesn't seem like a very efficient process because, I mean, if you have one belt dedicated to one product type, or if you have more than one product type in a single belt, if one of the products backlogs in the food market, then, you know, you're immediately going to be in problem town. I think is the phrase. Anyway, that's kind of by the by, because I would like caravans. Caravans, I think, are a great way for us to go about transporting stuff. Let's get that upgraded. Let's get that upgraded. Nice. So yeah, caravans are going to be useful tools indeed. Let's remove all of this forest here. Perhaps for no good reason other than it was in an inconvenient place. How much does it cost to expand here? 500? I mean, this is some pretty cheap expansion. I was kind of anticipating that it would be more expensive to expand. Maybe it's because I did the large map that it's been cheaper to expand, but I know for a fact that usually it's not this cheap. I tell you what I'm going to do. Let's get a stonemason. Let's get a stonemason out here. Stone brick. Yep. And we'll feed in there. Max out the number of workers that we've got. Let's cut this stonemason out of our life. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. How many stones do we have here? 11. Ditch that, and that's how effectively we've moved stones to the town center without that causing too much of a ruckus, too much of a distraction. Pretty happy with that. Why am I using wood conveyor belts? That's a great question. I don't think that it really requires anything more than a wood conveyor belt, to be honest. Let's also get a logic block. What am I looking for? I'm looking for... I'm looking for a pusher, actually. Yeah, so it's gonna push straight down if we need to do that. Right, wooden rails. Let's get that upgraded, see if it works accordingly. It does. That's great. Perfect. Okay, so that's all coming together. That's all coming together nicely. I still need... Yeah, that's why, by the way, I was building the stonemason, is because I need to get a forge system set up. And the system needs to be set up so that we can make nails. We need to make a lot of nails. Got firestone that is looking particularly good. Yeah, you know, I really shouldn't have done what I ended up doing, because that's put a huge amount of pressure on our stone. You know, ditch that. Ditch that, sure. Can I deliver stone directly to the conveyor belts? Try that instead. It's a little bit higgledy-piggledy, to be honest, but maybe it'll just give us an extra surface to add stuff to. That's the dream. That is the dream. Upgrade upgrades. Oh, I used more of my stone bricks again. That's fine. And the good news is that we should have plenty of industry experience. We totally do. Machinery, mining. Steam power, metal railways. I think mining is particularly important. New building unlocked, mine. Heck yeah. I mean, that's absolutely perfect, right? It's exactly what we need. The problem with the mine is, yeah, we need pickaxes in order to build it. We also need these reinforced planks, which are particularly pesky, because I am not able to build them until we get a little bit more stone. What I could always do, actually, is I could always just move. I could always just move 2 of these. That's actually a really good idea, Potato. That's a surprisingly good idea for me. Yeah, okay. This is all going to be replaced with a mine in due course, but for now it's okay. Right, remove all these resources. I mean, let's be honest, we don't care about that. Let's also grab this. Scaffold arch. Nice. And let's get a chute set up as well. Right over here. Three, 4. Is that how tall it needs to be? I don't really want it to run along the ground, to be honest. I kind of want it to... Let's... Sure. There we go. That's pretty much the vibe that I was going for. Split, split, split. Cool. And let's get nails rather than iron plates. Bespoke nails. Good stuff. And then a barn right here. Squeeze it in. I mean, the output is obviously going to be nails. Output is obviously going to be nails. We do have bars in storage. We do have plates in storage. Ditch the plates. That was maybe somewhat of the confusion. All right. So this is going to be replaced by mines over time, but for now, let's just focus on increasing the amount of nails that we've got here. Okay, second chute. Nails, yep. Cool. Coal is very efficient, as it turns out. Coal is very, very, very efficient at... Oh, that's... Doofed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I need to get that in there, and that's perfect. Yeah, coal is very, very efficient at creating heat. Which makes it the ideal resource to be burnt. Split both ways? I hope it splits both ways. It does indeed. Heck yeah. A little inconvenient there, but it's fine. Yeah, create a little bit of a pig's ear out of this whole situation, but it'll be fine. As long as we're getting iron nails, that's important. And I think I probably want to get a few more... Probably want to get a few more people doing mining operations. Brilliant. Okay. If it works, it works. We've got nails. Beautiful. We're somehow out of planks. I thought that was physically impossible for me to be out of planks. Wow, we really need to get... wheels back on the go. Yeah, this process is fine. We're okay. We're okay with this. We really need to get wheels sold again. Or shirts sold. Or anything sold, really. But as it turns out, the trains that we have are useless. This is what we're after. Metal railways is what we need. What do you need? No route to target. Oh, come on. Are you for real? There is definitely a route to target there. Ugh, whatever. Cannot believe that I'm doing this. Right, that gives you a walk route, right? Right? I think. Okay. There's these three these three idiots. Move away. Move away. There you go. My goodness gracious me. That was stupid, wasn't it? Terrain flatten up. No, no, no. Not terrain. Terrain block up. Now you don't have a route to your target. Ugh. I was kind of hoping that you'd just be able to reach that distance. Right, there to there. You're going to still hop around the side here? Okay, well, maybe it won't cause a kerfuffle again. Or maybe it will. Who knows? Could really be automated, I suppose, but whatever, it's fine. Yeah, iron bars. Fine. Let's actually get caravans. Let's actually get caravans set up for the first time. Well, ever. Let's just get a very, very simple setup. I don't want to overcomplicate things. We're gonna need to get a workshop. A workshop. There we go. And we're gonna get reinforced planks. Oh, we need to make planks here. Forgot about that. Who'd have thunk? Planks requires... Reinforced planks require planks in the first place. How frustrating. Alright, there we go. Thankfully, we can just use chutes, which is the way that things should be. There she blows. Increase the number of people that we've got. Let's get planks. Great. Grabber. Yep. Planks. Perfect. Brilliant. Now, let's nab some carts. There to there. There to there. Don't know why I got 3. We don't really need a third. This is a horrible setup. I understand that. I appreciate that. It's not exactly ideal. I should have got a third. That's why I got a third. Let's pretend that's why I got a third. A third cart for second nail delivery. Now, if I create a bridge here, it's going to cause the carts to do another route, which I don't really want to do. Obviously, this cannot be the setup that we have going forward. I mean, that should be very, very obvious. We're going to need like an absolute ton of reinforced planks, and this is no way to go about it. More nails. More nails for now. Right, so caravan, heck yeah. How many can this transport? Oh, so many. No target? I mean, you'll find a target in just a second. Look at how fast it travels. It is brilliant. Okay. And it's able to take so much stuff. Can we actually get more tasks here? Move up, none. Can we get more than 2 tasks? I think we might be able to, you know. I think we might be able to get more than 2 tasks. Oh, look at that. That is gorgeous. There's a lot of pathfinding issues here. No doubt about it. But that's fine. That is absolutely fine. Okay, we should get some of these other routes replaced with caravans. In fact, there's a couple that I'm thinking of. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. So if we were to pick up from here, we'd actually be straight up out. I mean, if we get a silo instead. If we get a silo instead, I think that's somewhat more important. I think it's important that we get a silo. The reason that it's important that we get a silo is because a silo is able to hold up to 100 items. Silo is only possible because we got iron. Silo is able to hold up to 100 items, which is grand. The crate's only able to hold up to like 10 or whatever. Increase that. Increase that. Let's get shirt pickup. And shirt drop-off. Excellent. Let's get shirt pickup, shirt drop-off. This is going to be the start of making a whole bunch of red coins. Heck yeah. Very, very excited for that. We need beef, we need cloth, we need cotton. Okay, all right. For the warm coats, we're going to need a lot of stuff. All right, wheels. Let's go. Nice, beautiful. We've got a lot of wheels. We got a lot of wood wheels ready to rock and roll. It's all going to be automated. It's all going to be automated. Just give it time. Beautiful. Cool. Very, very, very cool indeed. Look at that. 1,400 coins. Already. Already a dramatic increase. That is perfect. That is perfect. Unfortunately, without faster belts or without more belts, there's no way that I can increase the pasture output. Although that is definitely something I want to do. We just need faster belts here if we want to continue to use belts to supply the food market, which we probably do, I suppose. Happiness is looking pretty good. Happiness is about to grow dramatically, actually. Yeah, that's a huge step forward. That is a huge, monstrous, monstrous, monstrous step forward. Look at that. We actually hit the happiness threshold. Great. House capacity plus 10. Now, this is where we need to start asking ourselves, I mean, where are we going to start adding these extra houses? There is an obvious answer. Once we remove these resources. There is an obvious answer. That obvious answer is, oh, we just continue to layer them up, you know? And that is a perfectly valid thing to do. Are we at house capacity? We're at house capacity. Perfectly valid thing to do. But that being said, we could always do something a little bit more spicy. By spicy, I mean we could think about doubling up our height and just sort of creating a big old spire, a spire of houses. It's definitely an option. Right, do we have a machine shop, by the way? Because, no, we don't have a machine shop. We need machinery. Ah, that's a shame. That is a shame. Okay, we can do machinery. Metal railways, we do need to unlock. I don't want to say before machinery, because we can still unlock machinery right now. But metal railways is kind of important. Kind of very, very, very important. And to be honest, let's use some more of these caravans, eh? Oh. How is this? How is this so complicated? I really feel like it shouldn't be this complicated, but apparently I'm having to make, you know, monstrous highways. We still got plenty of nails. It's great. Oh my lordy. Okay, look. Ditch all these wagons. Wagons are for yesterday. One of those to go here to here. Excellent. Another one of those. In fact, we're going to get two of these, but whatever. We'll do one for now. Here to here. Excellent. And another wagon here to here. Do we still have enough? Yeah, we do. We got plenty. We got plenty of iron ore. Got plenty of iron ore. And to be honest, time is now ripe for us to get these back in store. Iron plates. Iron plates. There we go. It's a little funky, but we can just about tolerate it. Right, so there's a couple of other, like, really, really high priority bits and bobs that we need to get done. Metal railways will do. Metal minecart, very important. Metal rails, very, very important. Yeah, we'll worry about that next time, obviously. Machinery, also very important, because we're going to need to get that tech level 5, and we want to get that as quickly as we possibly can. Nails, let's upgrade again, so that we can stockpile more nails. What we really need is we really need to automate our iron ore extraction, which means that we absolutely categorically need to get a mine. And that is made in a workshop. That is made in a workshop. Okay, can I move this? I cannot move that. Right, so I've chosen a very, very, very inconvenient place to put down this barn. But you know what? I will This is all temporary. It's all temporary. It's all temporary. Right, we need to make pickaxes. There we go. Pickaxes out. Iron ore in there. Great. Upgrade that as well. Are we manufacturing this at a rate of knots? I think that we are. That's great. Look, we're only gonna set up the very, very basics. We're only setting up the very basics to be made from this workshop. Anything that, you know, doesn't need to be made with reinforced planks, or anything that's made with reinforced planks that that we need to commoditize, we're not going to worry about right now. I mean, selling reinforced planks is a game changer, because we're going to get 18 red coins per sell, which is great. And I'm really, really, really looking forward to doing that. But for now... Oh, are you kidding me? Are you having a giggle? Are you for real? How big does this bridge need to be? How big does this bridge need to be, dude? I really don't want to reset. Yeah, you're gonna come in here and get all messed up. I mean, there is a way that we can make wooden fences in between here, and then what we can do is we can create like a one-way sort of system. Oh, no, didn't mean to do that. Doesn't need to be one way. But that doesn't really rectify this particular conundrum that we're in now. In fact, it just makes things somewhat messier. Is there one truck that I can get rid of here that would change the game? The bread truck. Go here. Hey, that worked. You went through an illegal route there. Bread here to here. Yeah. Pick up. Drop off. That's what I think the route was before. Okay, here's the thing. We're gonna remove the ability to do sneaky shenanigans. We're gonna have a straight up one-way route. There we go. I was kind of hoping that I would be able to avoid creating a one-way system here, but as it turns out, no. The trucks needed guidance. The trucks needed guidance, so I gave it to them. Okay, pickaxes. We got pickaxes coming through here. That's great. Can I real quick... I don't know why I'm not ending the episode. Frankly, I should be. The algorithm is telling me that it's the right thing to do, but I'm fighting on. Right. Yeah, all of these twerps are going to be replaced. Excuse me? There we go. No route to target. You better believe there's no route to target. Cool. Can I rotate you? Yep, sure can. There she blows. You're not able to... What's the issue here? Oh, that's the issue. Okay, whatever. Don't know why you're going to be all fussy about it, but that is fine with me. You know what? Max this out. Max this out. And to be honest, also add a yellow coin booster. That's what we need. That's really what we need. Yellow coin booster as well. That is what we need. And I fully anticipate that this might not be the most profitable exchange for me, but if we want to fulfill all of our requirements, then that's what we have to do. That's what we have to do. Besides, we got plenty of yellow coins, and they're only going up. They're only going up, and that's kind of what matters. Right, that is quite enough for this episode, ladies and gentlemen. It's been a good one. Boy, oh boy, oh boy, it has been a good one. I'm going to max out the number of people working in these forges, by the way, just whilst we're doing the outro, because that's the sort of person that I am. Thank you, as ever, for all the fantastic support over on the Patreon page, patreon.com/robotopotato, if you want to make videos like this possible. Look at the value that you're getting right now. Holy cow, this episode just goes on and on and on. Thank you ever so much for supporting. Thank you ever so much for watching. Have a great rest of your day. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.